Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. Attempt at a return. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Sategna. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback is going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Burks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Ott. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. The throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Ott. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster outline. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Ott. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Under fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense in an empty set. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to pass. It's Aller. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on third down.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense, glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. The quick out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at their 29-yard line.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oklahoma 10, Penn State 0.
And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Running into the open space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Pena. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's out. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be third down. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on third and short. Got the quick pass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 10, Penn State 7.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air, it's Mateer. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got room on the return. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes a stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on third down. Pulls it in. It's up. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Sategna.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.